There was no collusion. There was no conspiracy. And we consider this case closed. He completed his investigation. Now he's closed his office, and it's time for everybody to move on. He's going back to his private life, and we think everybody else should too.
Sarah, to be clear,
I said I'd come to y'all for minutes.
The president and you both said that it's case closed, but Robert Mueller was very clear that if he had confidence that no crime had been committed, he would have said so. He didn't say so. Why is it wrong for Congress
to look into it? If Bob Mueller had determined that there was a crime, he would have had a moral obligation to report it, to put that into his report. He didn't. The whole purpose that he had an investigation, the whole purpose that the special counsel existed in the first place, was to make a determination on whether or not there was collusion. He came to a very explicit conclusion on that front that there was no collusion and there was no conspiracy. He couldn't make a determination on whether or not there was obstruction, which means that is up to the Attorney General. The Attorney General, based off of, without regard to the OLC opinion, based off of the exhaustive information laid out in the report that Mueller himself put together, there was no obstruction. He worked with the Deputy Attorney General to make that determination. The Attorney General made that decision without the OLC opinion being factored in. He was very
to be very clear, Robert Mueller said the Constitution requires a process other than the criminal justice system to formally accuse a sitting president of wrongdoing. So isn't that Congress, and how then can the president claim total exoneration when it hasn't been he hasn't been exonerated?
Certainly the process would be for Congress, but that's not necessary because it's already been done. They spent 2 years. They interviewed 500 people. They looked at over 1 million pages in documents, over 50 subpoenas, and made the determination there was no collusion. Again, that's the entire reason for the special counsel. They've concluded it. Just because Democrats don't like the results of the 2016 election or the Mueller report, it doesn't mean they get a do-over. It's sad that they have no message, that they have no agenda, and the hypocrisy of the process that they're doing. That doesn't hurt the president.
To be fair, Congress hasn't exonerated him, correctly?
To be fair,
has Congress exonerated? Just to be clear, has Congress exonerated? Did Congress exonerate the president, as the White House claims he's been exonerated?
Look, we think the president has been fully and completely exonerated based on the fact
By whom?
There was no collusion, there was no conspiracy, and there was no obstruction.
If you're saying that Congress has really no reason to impeach the president or to go down that road, does that mean the White House is not right now preparing for how to respond to an impeachment process?
We're always prepared, but I don't think the American people deserve that. Look, every single minute that Congress spends on that, we're not spending on infrastructure. We're not spending on lowering prescription drug prices. We're not spending on Iran, China, North Korea, new trade deals. Every single thing that they're doing is taking away from things that can actually help the American people, and that's a great disservice. And I think it's wrong for them to do that.
I totally get that. I'm sorry, sir. Does that mean that there have been no meetings at the White House about how do we prepare for an impeachment?
I'm not going to get into internal processes. I'm just saying we're always prepared, and we're going to move forward doing what we think is important and focus on things that actually help people.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.